Hello children, this is video lesson 11th one, and I'm just continuing the other next problem. That is, an AP consists of 50 terms. That problem, so consists of 50 terms means n is equal to 50. That is the meaning. And in that sum, third term is 12. So A3 is equal to 12, and last term is 106. So last term means n is equal to 50. That means the meaning is 50th term. So A50 is equal to 106. Find the 29th term. So they are asking you A29. That is the question mark there. Okay. Now this problem we have to go a bit fast because you know that videos must be very small. And now see, n is equal to, I have written here now. So A50 is equal to 106 means A50 is equal to 106. I will write here again, and I will write the formula. You should write the formula A50. So that is an is equal to, write at one side, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. So now A50 means it is a plus, I will write the formula there, a plus 50. 50 means it is 49d. It is equal to 106. So a plus 49d is equal to 106. This I'll take it as one equation. And then a3 is 12. They have given us. So a plus 2d is equal to 12. Okay. Then I will solve these two equations as usual. So minus, minus, minus. I will change the sign. So it will be plus 47d equal to, then we get here 94. So both are plus plus, greater number sign. So d is equal to 97 by 47, and it cancels and you get d equal to 2. Now if you want a, because A29 they have asked means it is it is a plus 28d. The value of a plus 28d we want, and there we want a and d's value. But now we have got d equal to 2. Now in order to get a, you can use any equation, and in this I am going to use the second one because it is simple. A plus 2d is equal to 12. I will substitute in that, and a plus 2 into 2, it is equal to 12. Therefore a is equal to 12 minus 4. 2 to the 4, and take it that side. So a is equal to 8 we get. So finally now I will write A29. A29 is equal to a plus 28d. I have written here at the side there. I have written, no. So I will just substitute now. So a is 8 plus 28 into 2. So this is equal to 8 plus 56, which is equal to 64. Correct. The sum is over. So in this, now other sums, some sums you have to try by yourself. You can do it. See, next one is third and ninth term. Two terms are given, by the help of which you can find d by either formula or equations, and which term of the AP is 0 they are asking you. So put an is equal to 0 and do the sum and try it and do. Okay. Now next is next sum. I will just do one more sum now and then stop that video. So next is, which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term. So which term of the AP? So I am doing the 11th sum now. 3, 15, 27, 39, dash, 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 dash. You have to find which term will be 132 more than its 54th term. So first of all, you have to find here the 54th term in this. So you can find A54. You can find A54, which is equal to A plus 53D. And then what you should do is, after getting this, you should add 132 for that and take it as one term and find which term it is. So A54 is 3 plus, see, you see there, I won't do very long things there. 53 into 15 minus 3 is 12. So it is equal to 3 plus, I hope you can see, 12 3s are 36, 3, 12 5s are 30, 33. So 12 3s are 36, 3, 12 5s are, 12 5s are 60, 63. Okay. And then you add it, you will get 639. For this 639, you must add 132. Why? Because you are going to get, you want to find that which term it is. One term which is 132 more than the 54th term. So you must understand the problem very well. So 132 I will add to this now, and you get here 771. Okay, so according to the data given, you have added 132 and you got that 771. Now you take this as an. We don't know which is the value of n, we don't know. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 d you will write, and instead of an you should write there 771. And then find the n there. So in order to find n, put the value of a now, it is 3, and n you don't know, you are going to find it, and d is 12. So if you work out this now further, you will get the value of n. So this is the way to do. I won't do it further. And what's the time? Okay, I have to check that again and again, otherwise it becomes tough. Now 2 APs have the same common difference they have given. So what you should do is, let the 2 APs be A and B. You should take. You can take it like that. Let the 2 APs be A and B. Their common difference is same, means for both of them common difference you should take D only. But let their first terms, you can take them as A and B. So let the 2 APs be A and B, and their first terms in both, you can take them as first terms as A and B. So therefore I will write the APs now. A is equal to A, the first term A plus D, A plus 2D, like that. So then they have asked one question. I didn't read the sum now. You should read it. The difference between their 100th term is 100. What is the difference between their 1000th terms, they are asking. So why I did all this now? We have to get now 100th term. But before that, I am just doing some work, this one here, to find out something. So this is B, and this will be B plus D. This is B plus 2D dash 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 dash. Now 100th term for both of them we want, because difference between their 100th term is 100 they have given. So there will be a term A100 here in A, and even in B it will be B100. One term will be there, 100th term will be there. Now what we'll do is, what we should do now, they have given us A100 minus B100. The difference between the 100th term in those two APs is 100 they have given us. They only have given us that it is equal to 100. A100 minus B100 is 100 they have given. What is the difference between their 1000th term they are asking? So A100 minus B100 is equal to 100 they have given, no? So what we should do is here, see, I will do here now, A100 minus B100 means I will write A plus 99D minus of B plus 99D. Okay. Now this is equal to, why I have written, you will come to know. You have to think and understand. Now A plus 99D minus B minus 99D. Now plus 99D minus 99D will cancel, and you get there A minus B. A minus B. So A minus B means what? A1 minus B1. A1 minus B1. So A100 minus B100 is equal to A1 minus B1. Similarly, it will be A2 minus B2. You will get like that actually. So A100 minus B100 is 100 given to us. It is given to us. So what is the meaning? difference between the first terms is also 100. A1 minus B1 is 100. We have got this one like this. And see, similarly, if you take the second terms, A2 minus B2, if you take, you will get A plus D minus A, B plus D you will get. So everywhere you are going to get there A1 minus B1 only. So what does it mean? It means that difference of any terms, it will be 100 only. It will be 100 only. So now a thousand that you want now. You want the difference between their thousand terms. So a thousand minus b thousand. If you go to do, you'll get the same thing like this. That also will be equal to a1 minus b1. a1 minus b1. And what is it? a1 minus b1, it is equal to a100 minus b100. We have already got here. So that is also 100 only. So difference between it is not 1000. It is a1000 minus b1000. In the same AP, difference between any two terms will be 100 only, because they have given us 100. If they have given 100, when we worked out here, everywhere we are going to get 100 only. So that is the sum here, and this is quite an important sum, means they may ask for MCQ and all, so you should know it. Okay, children? So I am going to stop.